Hello, welcome to the Supplier Skill Builder program, specifically designed for the automobile industry. This program is an online program which is to help develop the supply chain capabilities of people in the automotive industry. It's a self-learning program. You can learn at your own speed. If you spend 3 to 4 hours per week, you should be able to complete the entire program in 4 months.
Elimination of waste in the manufacturing system by a deliberate method, deliberate choice of management to create disturbance in the system to uncover problem areas, works towards solving the problem and restoring smooth production rates. Withdraw the buffer, identify newer problem, find solution, restore production, withdraw some more buffer and repeat the cycle. Now let us see what is just-in-time manufacturing. There are 3 components for the just-in-time manufacturing or just-in-time production. Just-in-time production is making what the customer needs when it is needed and in the quantity needed. This must be done using minimum resources of manpower, material and machinery. The 3 elements of JIT are takt time, flow production and pull system. What do you mean by a takt time? Takt time is the pace of production needed to meet the customer demand. The calculation of takt time is net available time to work divided by the customer demand. For example, suppose a factory is working 2 shifts of 7.5 hours of 60 minutes and it is need to produce 145 pieces. That means you have 900 minutes, out of which you have to produce 145 minutes. In other words, you need to produce 1 piece from 6.2 minutes. So, at the end of 6.2 minutes, 1 piece must come out of the production.
Let us look at the manufacturing processes that a company typically uses. As you may be aware, there are different types of manufacturing layouts which are observed in factories. Broadly, these can be categorized as product layout, process layout and project layout. If you look at the product layout, again, these are typically fall into 2 classes. One which is called continuous production and the other which is called repetitive production. Process layout on the other hand is used for intermittent production, which is also called discrete manufacturing or job shop manufacturing. Project layout, as the name indicates, is used for projects. Let us explore this in a little more detail. If we look at a product layout, the emphasis on the product moving through the manufacturing process. So the workstations or the machines are arranged in a sequential fashion depending on the kind of manufacturing activity that takes place. Work flows at almost a constant rate. That means work is coming at the same rate. It is not varying up and down. Typically work is coming continuously. The other characteristic of the product layout is there is very little work in progress inventory. The product is constantly flowing, it is not lying in wait anywhere.
So now you are a stores in charge. The supplier has delivered 100,000, that is 1 lakh buckles to stores. So what are the activities as a stores in charge you will do? The first activity is you are receiving the delivery challan. So invoice, MSDS, e-Sugam, excise, VAT certificate. As applicable, you will be receiving all these items, all these documents along with the material from suppliers. What is the next activity you will do? You will check with respect to the purchase order and whether these items are available in the purchase order or not. Then what you do, enter the purchase order number into the system and check for order details. Once delivery challan has got a purchase order number, you will use that purchase order number, enter the purchase order number in the system and see whether delivered items are available in the purchase order, yes or no. Companies that do not have a system will have to file the purchase orders for internal reference. Normally, most of the companies have got an online system where you can enter the purchase order and you will get the reference. But very small companies who cannot afford to have a integrated systems, sometimes they can have all purchase orders filed and you can use that file as a reference document. So do sample audit or 100% audit locally with reference to PO. For example, as I mentioned, the supplier has delivered 1 lakh quantity of a buckle. There can be multiple part numbers of different buckles. Different watches can require different buckles. There can be 10 different part numbers of each part number giving 50,000, 1 lakh and all. So when you receive so many items with a variety of part numbers, you do a sample or a 100% inspection with reference to your purchase order number. So depending upon the receiver, audit can be either sample or 100%.
Well, friends, welcome to the presentation on Organizing for Quality. I am N. Sivaramakrishnan, former Director Quality of Alstom. What are we going to look at this particular session? We will look at two important areas in relation to managing quality in operations, namely the people and the processes. There is one more very important aspect, which is the little q and big Q. What does that mean? What is the difference in today's context? And who is responsible for coordination of quality activities in operations? Then we will look at how to organize ourselves for creating improvement. In this, what is the role of leaders, middle management, workforce and teams? And then we will sum it up.